Hello everybody, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels with SpaceX playthrough. Not space exploration, but SpaceX. Space extension is probably what I should call it. So in our last two episodes, we got kind of the basics of automation going. We've got iron and copper flowing decently well. I'm thinking I should maybe copy this setup if I want some more iron at some point. But I'm getting close to the point where I think I can begin thinking about belts and some sort of weird mall and stuff like that. So I want to automate some more of these blocks and components so it's not as much of a chore to make buildings. I already have lots of construction frames automated with this little setup here. I just put iron in and get frames out, so that's nice. And so the next thing I need to do is make mechanical parts, pipes, gray circuit boards, and stone, and then have some sort of setup that, you know, makes all that. I don't have filter inserters, and I don't have splitters yet, so I can't use any sort of logic with these things. So things will just have to be on certain sides of belts, and that's the best I can do. I do want more inserters, so I should probably automate these copper servo motors. It's also worth grabbing these gray boards here. This has finally started flowing through. So we've got 40 gray boards that we can pop into here. I guess this is already set up to make the gray boards, so I should probably just put the paper in here. And then that will go into this chest along with some copper, and that will make me lots of gray circuit boards. Because I don't need gray boards for anything else, right? Gray. Nope. Board? What are they actually called? Oop. Wait, F5 isn't doing the thing it normally does. What have I done? I broke something. What on earth? What did I break? Or I could move those three assemblers north. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I should connect these two. But I'm trying to figure out what on earth I broke that it removes the GUI. I changed some sort of setting here. Hide mod GUIs. Oh, that's checked. There we go. This is called circuit-gray board. Oh, it's gray with an E. There it is. Haha. The classic gray versus gray spelling discrepancies. That's funny. In any case, gray boards, usages, yeah, they only go into gray circuit boards. So I'll never need to keep them for anything else. Okay, so yeah. Good idea. Let's move all this up. And paper, at least for now, I assume I don't need for anything else. I should probably check, though. Yeah, we need it for red boards later, which will be a thing. But yeah, so we'll put the one that makes the gray boards here, and then that... Oops, wrong recipe. That will go into... the one that makes gray circuit boards. What's the rate here? Oh, wow. I actually do need faster cables, so we'll put the cables here, and then the copper up here. So you are copper cables, you need power, and that actually needs to be a sideways inserter too. So this is one place where mini loaders don't quite have the functionality I want. You know, I really wish they had a building-to-building option so you could go straight into a chest with a chute or a loader rather than using two in a row. Korean salsa redeeming the hydrate. I just hydrated, but you know, you can never be too hydrated, so it can't hurt. Just take a little nice sip there. Water's great. Okay, so we have fully automated yesterday they were trying to decide if they kept redeeming the hydrate option, if I would end up just exploding. And I think they almost tried, but, you know. So yeah, I think everything's automated except the copper. I just need to manually insert copper. So that's great. That will save me a lot of handcrafting time as well. So next we want to look at these options. The rest, well, stone comes from, well, crushed stone. We've got that going here, so I can manually feed that in. I probably should grab all the crushed stone from my... Wait, why am I walking so fast? Oh, I hit the key. I was going to say, I'm like, my walking speed doesn't feel right. Yeah, well, I'm glad you could catch this one, Korean. Alright. So let's throw all that stone in here. That'll slowly make itself into regular stone. Somehow we smush the crushed pieces back together until they become regular pieces of stone. I do need some more electric poles. Oh, we still need wood for electric poles, I guess, is the one thing. So I need to go get some trees to fund my electric pole needs. When do I get... No, that's actually just cabling components. Electric pole. It's going to be a long time before I'm going to be able to make wood a long time before I can make medium electric poles. So I will do a decent amount of chopping here. We'll get maybe 100 or 200. Alright, well, this will last a while, I think. I'll get the rest of this little chunk over here. And you're sticking out. Okay. We'll make 10 more, and then we'll start to automate this stuff. The servo motors and the cable harness and the cabling and the shielding and the wires and all sorts of stuff. So we're going to need a few of these. Why can't I... Oh, it shows as red for some reason, but I can handcraft them. So how can I save a little bit of time making something like assemblers? Electronics, mechanical, and construction blocks. I could have mechanical parts. I could have a stack of those. That would help me. Oh, gears. I guess just rods even. Just having a stack of rods would help speed things up. Hey, Martin Mon. Good to see ya. It is going well. We are continuing to figure out what the heck we're doing here in the wide world of pure angels. It looks like I need some more analyzers before I need more data cores. The ratio here is always 1 to 2, which I can actually properly figure out later. But for now, I'm going to make a few more data cores. Where even is the science? This one. Gotta remember that shape. I mean, it's this thing right here. So I'll make a few more data analyzers. Okay, and then rods. You need all sorts of intermediates. So what I did, by the way, for quality of life research is I fixed it. So now it costs regular amounts starting out, and then each one costs 16 more. So it's more in line with kind of the way other things cost researches. And earlier I was talking about not wanting to have inventory management problems. So what I did is I added 3 more tiers of the inventory size research to both the red tier and the green tier. So I'll end up having an extra 30 spots once I get through red and green science. So it might be a little tough at first. I don't know if this will be enough for the early game, but once we get to the red science and green science, we'll be okay on inventory. So all of this is coming from the tech and component overhauls in Angels mods. And that is kind of the point of Pure Angels, I guess. So I'm very excited. It's very fun so far. Very difficult so far. We didn't even see our first similar until an hour in, but I'm ready to handcraft a few more of these. Okay, so that's a little better than before. Somewhat reasonable handcrafting times. What else do I need? Let's go grab whatever circuits we got. Ooh, 53 more. Nice. And what science should be next? We can do motor blocks, which doesn't really do much for me right now. Military, thankfully, is not needed. I'll probably need military eventually, though, unfortunately. That's a required research, but I don't need it now. So I guess this is the next thing to do, which gets me to solder. I make solder mixture out of equal parts lead and tin, and then I melt the solder mixture down into solder. I guess that would be casting. And then that can get me, since I did all the paper stuff, basically a red circuit board is exactly the same as a gray circuit board. Now that I look at it, there's no difference, except that then you can make a red circuit by adding a resistor to the circuit board. And then that allows you to make splitters, which is good. So looks like this is kind of my only choice for tech progression anyway. And then that'll eventually get me to red science. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, because we want splitters big time. So I wonder if gray circuit boards are kind of only used... Oop, gray with an E. Yeah, they're only used in 4 things. So we're not going to need them once we get later into the game. Although I may always have some amount of need for these gray science analyzers. It's just weird that... I don't know if I love that gray and red both exist when the red circuit could just add the resistor to a gray circuit board. Feels kind of weird and arbitrary, because that's going to be annoying in the late game. Yes, the zeros are needed for the further blocks, so then all of our electronics blocks will always start with gray circuit boards. It's just weird to have 2 items that have the exact same ingredients. That feels a bit unnecessary. The color system, I guess, you know, maybe needs a little bit of that going on, but... so I think I want to automate these blocks as much as I can. So I'll need iron, stone, and circuit boards is kind of where I want to start with all this. And so we'll have 4. I just need to think for a second how I'm going to do this. They're all going to need the whatchamacallits. So I could use a belt for the construction frames. And then each one can also be fed, you know, I could do something like this, where each one is fed with its unique thing in a box. Can I make undergrounds? I can. So what I can do... because 2 of them are made from iron-based things. Pipes, mechanical parts, gray boards, and stone. So then I can have some sort of chest that supplies those 2. And then the iron can come out. Unfortunately, I can only get 3 inserters around that. I was hoping to only use 1 box, but I think I'll just need 2. Because then the iron Shoot, I need another 2 assemblers at least, because I need to make rods. 3 assemblers? I don't know. Did I remove that one? I did. Okay, what tech did I finish? Solder? Okay. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to need to make one of these setups over on the Bobmonium and one over up on the Rubyite, because that gets me tin and lead. So I can get some solder. That means a lot of handcrafting of these. So I think I'm going to try to finish my current task first. Also, let's give you a bit more, get some more frames here. Yeah, the higher mining times are huge. I did notice that. But there's not really much I can do about it. So here we are. This one, trying to learn the icons. That's clearly the fluid. So this is the... Oh, those are the same. What did I do here? Okay, so that's the mechanical, which is mostly just square looking. Oh, it's like a gear. Those are gears. They're just kind of from the side view. I see it now. Cool. Okay, and then... Oh, wait. What? Those look exactly the same? The heck? The construction block and the electronics block look identical. No, they don't. Sorry, the electronics has a little circle on top. But they look maybe a bit too similar for my taste. Anyway, stone can go in there. Some gray boards can go in there. Oh, with the electric drills close, I could wait for those. Well, how close are they? I feel like they're forever away. I feel like everything is forever away. Oh, sorry, they're already unlocked, aren't they? Yeah. They need electronics block 1. And electronics block 1 is just a 0 with another frame, 3 red circuits, and a cable harness. I see. I don't know if that's worth it, honestly. The only downside to burner mining drills, which I should handcraft a few more, is the fuel cost is higher. And for now, I have enough coal, so I think it'll be a little while before I transition to electric drills. Because then I have to have a belt of coal going to power all the drills. Right now, it's easier to power everything else. As soon as I start trying to power burner drills, then my consumption goes way up of power. So I'll wait a minute on that, I think. But I will go ahead and make sure everything has all the fuel it needs for the foreseeable future. And then we'll finish up these blocks. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Just kind of going off memory here, because this one... Okay, so hold on. Pipes are where? They're in logistics. So we'll make this the pipe one. And then this one has parts, gears, rods, which need to access the same as pipes. Uh-oh, I'm out of inserters. That's never good news. Take forever to handcraft. Oh my gosh. So I guess it would help me if I did the shielding. That would save me some handcrafting time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so plates can be there. Alright, and then I need this setup. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk. I have the wrong recipe for the fluid box one? Okay, I'll have to check on that. Oh, these are all still burner drills. That's a thing, I guess. Those can all have a whole stack of coal, whatever. Alright. Now we just need some iron in there. An inserter to put those in. Yeah, that is definitely the wrong recipe. Fluid boxes. Still need some more inserters. Iron goes in here. And I think that should all work. And I end up using more assemblers than needed, you know, because I have some making rods over here and some making rods over here, but I think that's still easier at this stage of the game than setting up, you know, big fancy belt loops and everything for rods and all that. Not quite at that stage of the game. We're just trying to save ourselves some handcrafting here. Even this alone is really nice because I can just get 4 of everything real quick. So I do have to kind of keep a few things though stocked up. I've got iron in 2 places and then stone and boards here. And I'm going to limit that. And what's the stack size on these? Oh, 1,000. That might be a bit too high. That's actually a setting in the mod settings that you can change. I don't remember what default was. I might have increased it without realizing what I was doing. Yeah, right here, components overhaul block stack size. So even 1 stack is kind of an absurd amount, which is in a weird way not good because I don't have circuits yet, so I can't stop it. And I don't really want 1,000 of everything. Oh my gosh, still need more inserters. What am I out of now? Boards? Copper? No, I have copper. Why can't I make more inserters? Oh, it's the cellulose. That's what it is. Let me grab some of that. There we go. Alright, alright. We're getting there. The freaking wire spaghetti has begun. It's ridiculous. Okay. I think we're good to go though. We've got all our blocks rolling here. So I can pretty easily control the number of blocks by the amount of stone I put in. I'm fine with that amount of stone. I'm going to need a lot of construction blocks. And then electronics blocks I can control by the amount of circuits. These two are both going to be made kind of at the same time from however much iron I put in here, but I can control these two by iron. So this is going to help a ton with crafting buildings. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. We are going to need some more iron there. I might need to make just a second iron setup. Now that I've automated all that, let's copy this. And we'll just have a second one. And that will feed in as well. Okay, we got the drills. I need one of those. Look at that. I'm crafting buildings immediately. It feels so good. Okay, we've got all the belts we need, and looks like I need one more. Those. And then I need some coal. Huzzah. Oops. I guess we don't quite have enough for everybody to get a full stack yet. Ah, yes, the chutes. The chutes are still missing. Let me craft a few more of those. Those are actually cheap. 4 iron plates. Not a big deal. Okay, so that'll double my iron smelting. You know, now that I think about it, these 3 can handle 1.286, so I can do a 5th burner drill even without adding any more buildings, and that should help out there. I do want... Oh, I'm already out of stuff. That's hilarious. I should probably have a few of those. I do want a few more on coal. Yeah, exactly. A few more on coal just to make sure we have enough of that. I think I still do, but you never want to take a risk with coal. Okay, 80 gray boards. I'll give half to you. I'm trying to think of a way that I could limit a chest inventory without circuits. And I don't think you can. I mean... Yeah, it's either one slot or it's not. I mean, I could just have a belt where it puts on both sides of the belt and the belt goes for like 10 tiles, and then I know that I have 80 items. Because a belt can hold, I think, 8 items per tile. But that's not exactly a great way to do it. At least I think it's 4 items per tile, right? I'm not making that up. I think it's 4 items per tile. Per lane. So that adds up to 8. I thought that wasn't true, Archcraft. I thought the density of items on a belt is the same no matter what. It just, when they go faster, there's more throughput. But they've changed all those mechanics multiple times over the years, so I don't really know what's true anymore. Alright, so we're going to add a few more coal miners. How big is this patch, by the way? We should be good for a while. 667,000. So add a couple more on the bottom here. Another coal per second. Should be good. And I guess... Wait, why did... That's weird. Sorry, distracting myself. It's 8 items on all belts. Okay, that's what I thought. So what do I build next? I could either do this copper shielding cable harness nonsense, which I kind of like that idea. So I'll do that. And then I can set up red boards after that. Oh, speaking of red boards, we need some more what? A little bit more of both, actually. Blueprint with an inserter and chest connected with circuit wire from editor. That's cheating, though. I don't want to use circuits before I've unlocked circuits. I don't mind the free circuits that you get from pasting blueprints, because they're basically free anyway. But using it before I've unlocked it doesn't feel great. I do need some more data analyzers here, so I'm going to handcraft some of those. And then... what do we need for this? Oh, just more gray boards. These are 1 gray board each. Okay. And then I'll just throw the data analyzers in. And these are 1 data analyzer each. Oh, these also need gray boards though, but I have enough for a while. Okay. Get those thrown in there. We only need a few more science here. Now, this is going real slow here. And I guess this really is just the slowness of the brown algae. We are only getting 5 brown algae per minute. So that's not very good. I need another algae farm is what I need. Here. Oh my gosh, I'm out of boards now. Ah! Yeah, in vanilla you get circuits way earlier than you need them, but I found in multiple mod packs actually that I've desired circuits before I could have them. Oh geez. Yeah, I should probably automate mechanical parts. I need those for a lot of random things. Oh, there's so many little things to automate for my mall that I need before I can even make a mall. I don't need undergrounds. I'll save the resources. We'll just do that. And I think the rate of an inserter's fine, right? Total items per second is 0.5. Yeah, those can handle 0.5. When do I unlock circuits in this one? That's a good question. I unlock it in the green science tier, so that'll be a while. We will get filter splitters, though, which can help a lot. This is ugly as heck. There. Alright, so that should help. I need to set the recipe, I guess. That'll double my output. Because I think I did the math. So 5 brown algae makes 2 acid here. 5 acid makes 20, so that's 1 to 4. So 5 algae making 1 acid, which makes 4 pulp, which makes 8 paper. So 5 makes 8 is the way that works. And so if we multiply this by 1.6, that's our rate of circuit boards, which is still not very great. Yeah, so splitters require red circuits, which we are about to have. We just need the solder. So I need to set up the solder for that. Which is why we set up all these blocks, is so that I could make all of the stone furnaces and splitters and or burner drills and crushers and all that. And we have lots of iron now, which is great. Make sure we're all good on coal here. There we go. You want to say that's horrible not having splitters? I mean, it's only in the early game, you know. I'm only, what, 3 hours in? Not even 3 hours in? What's my, what's the command? It's like played. No, time. What is it called? Yeah, 2 hours, 40 minutes. So we're not that far in. And we're about to have splitters. The only other thing I want to do is set up the cable shielding harness stuff. Yeah, and we get long inserters soon. I already have them, actually. I could be making them. I've tended to ignore long-handed inserters when I play with Bob's Adjustables, because you get the research that gives you long, regular inserters. But in this case, I might actually need to make some red inserters. And filter inserters happen pretty soon too, and fast inserters, so I'm not too worried about that. Just a few red science techs. Okay, so the copper system, we need all sorts of stuff here. I might actually put the copper on a belt. And I'm gonna need way more of these. Alright, so this guy can make 2 per second, which is way more than I'm ever going to need. I may put that on a belt too. Oh, and I have 7 of these, which is awesome. Okay. So, plates also are needed for the cable shielding. And then that's the last place plates are needed. So I guess that's actually kind of dumb. I don't need plates on a belt. And then for all 3 of the... Well, there's not a lot of consistency. For 2 of them, I need cable shielding. For the harnesses and the servo motors. And the cabling is just further processed harnesses. And then I need cellulose fiber as an extra ingredient. Yeah, exactly. Filter inserters aren't needed in a ton of places, but without undergrounds, that would be important. Okay, so I only need regular copper cable in one place, which is the cable harnesses. So we should put that next to this. And what's weird is, like, the cable shielding is needed in 2 places. The cable harnesses are needed in various buildings. The cabling is needed in various buildings and things. And then the servo motor. So you really need all 3 of these, even in your inventory, if you want to craft buildings. Man, that's crazy. What about the shielding? That does only go in these 2. Okay. So I don't need the shielding to be in a box, is essentially what I'm figuring out here. Wait, this needs... Gosh, we need something like this? No, that's the cabling. I think that's right. So that goes in there. We'll need cellulose in a box as well. And then these go in a box because I want to build those up. This will go in a box into there. Those will go into a box. That'll go there. Okay. Sweet. So let's grab a few things. Oh wait, oh crap. I will need a long inserter because I broke it. Because we need the whatever these are called in here. Which, could I move all this to the right one and that would be okay? I guess I could. I'm just gonna move all this to the right. And then we don't need long inserter. We can do that. Of course, I'm out of power poles already. Sheesh. It just never ends, does it? Well, soon after this is done, we will save ourselves a lot of time. Okay, we're gonna limit that to 1 stack. Limit this to 1 stack. Maybe need more chests. Alright, we're getting there. Okay, so you feed into that and that. And then this needs a regular inserter. I forgot about that. Okay, 2 more. And then I think we'll have fixed all of this to work properly. And this is where, like, most of my copper can go. Oh, 5 more algae. That's important. So it's really brown algae I need more of. What am I doing here? I'm kind of being a dummy. I can make brown algae at a far, far, far higher rate if I just attach saline water. It's here. I already built this. The only problem is the purified water. I do need a clarifier to get rid of that. So So there you have it. So now this ratio is going to be a lot more in line with what I probably need. And then once I have a splitter, I can prioritize the brown algae from the green algae making and then separate the production of them. But I doubt this is going to stack up while I'm still chilling here. Okay, so that's extra cellulose. That can all go into here. Yeah, it's this one, right? Yeah, that's the cellulose. I think it'll actually help me if I flip that. Because then it'll stick out more. I think that's the only thing I need cellulose fiber for, right? Cellulose fiber. At least for now. Oh, it also goes into motor blocks? That's interesting. Okay, fine. So we'll need that for motors. Okay, that goes there. We do one stack of that, and those are being made. Of course. All right, there it is. Copper servo motors automated. Bam. Awesome. Okay. So that will help tremendously cut down on handcrafting with all of these things set up. I need more electronics blocks so that we gotta feed some more circuit boards into here. I'm good on the other ones for now, I think. Definitely need some more electronics. And yeah, it's just the paper making issue. Yeah, the inserters use the servo motors, and I think some other things use the servo motors too, but for now that's it. Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm just going to take all of that. And that will build up over time. Let's go grab the copper that we have, and then I can start on my lead making. Yeah, at this point I probably should transition from wooden chests into I can never remember which one of these is the storage. Is it logistics? Yeah. Transition into iron chests. We have plenty of iron now. So we'll do that. Okay, so I need more science to finish this. Let's start with that. And then I need to make this blueprint twice. So I need 12 inserters, 12 burners, 16. Oh, I still need mechanical parts automated. Yeah, I want a separate source actually for those. So we'll do something like this. Okay, wait, I have an idea. Move this up, move that up, that there. Actually, wait. So you need to be like this? Yeah, like that. So what we're gonna do here is get mechanical parts. So rods into gears into mechanical parts. Now, do we need gears for anything, or are gears only an intermediate into the other intermediates? Yeah, it seems like they only go into motors and mechanical parts. So I don't actually need gears to be in a chest, but I do need mechanical parts to be in a chest. I'll limit that to 2, and I'll limit that to 2. Gotta get this all powered up. And then throw some iron in. Okay. It is the vanilla iron chest recipe, exactly. One of the few things that's recognizable in this mod so far is the iron chest recipe. Okay, so I think we're good. So I can start handcrafting. No, we still need a bunch of mechanical parts, but we'll grab some once it's made some. Those are actually kind of slow. 0.333 a second. So that is a 3-second recipe to make 2. Okay, so that's 4. That's 6 burner drills. 3 stone furnaces. Bunch of inserters. Hey, making 5 inserters doesn't fill my crafting bar all the way to the sky. That's a positive change from what it was yesterday. I'll take some more servomotors. What do they stack to? 200? I'm imagining most of these things stack to 200. Yeah, it looks like it. What about all this stuff? Is this also 200? You know, I could probably just look at the menu instead of clicking on buildings to find out. 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. Everything's 200. Okay, cool. I did add the additional coal miners, yes. I probably should grab some of it. But, yeah, we're kind of swimming in coal at this point. Holy crap. Yeah, I maybe have too much. Although I'm going to use a lot to fuel up the tin and lead dudes. And I should place iron chest there, because that actually will back up eventually. And here... Get rid of all that. We basically have infinity stone, so... I'll have all the mechanical blocks. We'll eventually get up to 1,000 on that. I need to grab my iron, too. What's my iron per second these days? Oh, nice. We're at 100 a minute. Beautiful. The infinity stones, exactly. Infinity stone is an amount, and it is also a thing. Okay. Got that. Okay, so what is in the blueprint? 6, 6, 3, 3, and a crusher. So we need 2 crushers, which are in the refining. We've got 6. I need 6 more, and then I need a total of 6 furnaces. I need some more chutes. Some more inserters. Let me get the mechanical parts first, though. Those are down here. That'll craft a lot faster. Nice. Just 20 inserters. I had all the parts to craft 20 inserters without any help. Heck yes. That feels good. It feels good. I should probably get a few more blocks going on the metal side of things, and I should get some more electronics blocks. Okay. Alright, so we actually have too much brown algae now. This thing is the slowdown point. It can only handle 0.5, and these make 0.75 together. So I either need a second one of these... Oh, also electricity. That's scary. Need more electricity. We can handle that, though. Nope, we can't. So steam engines apparently require construction frames, so that's still something I need in my inventory. That is annoying. I should also have a chest of coal somewhere. I don't want to carry all this around all the time. Although I'm about to use it. Never mind. We're about to use it. Okay. Alright, we'll get this going. These two... Connect this up. These are actually going to use a belt. And then that should do it. That may need to be a sideways inserter. Or, if Krydax can ever remember that he has chutes, then it should probably just be a chute. Dave, you got me. You got me. Okay, so I think we're doing a little better on all the things. Power is hopefully fine now. Yeah, up to 3.6 megawatts. Do I have everything I need? Belts, inserters, burner drills, a heck ton of coal, chutes, power poles, chests. I need some more power poles, but yeah. Let's go get tin and lead going. Okay, so you'll just be kind of in this section. Dink. And get all this placed. These placed. Oh, we're gonna need actually a lot of power poles because we have to connect all the way back. Put the chests. And the belts. Perfect. Okay. And then we actually need new ingredients because we changed the chest type there. This needs to be bobmonium. Now these are all the same, right? Yeah, same recipe time. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stacks of coal. Go bye-bye. I could just use burner inserters there, I guess, if I wanted to save on power poles, but we'll need power over there eventually. It's fine. I don't want to go over the... Here, we'll go from here. And then I'll grab some more coal, because we're going to use about 10 stacks. Should be good. And then get the other one set up, and then we will have tin and lead. Bingo, bingo. I did add, there is a setting to add Givelite and Cortinium to the starting area. That's actually off by default, but I've turned that on just because, well, I didn't want to have to search too far for a little bit. Now this is interesting. A disconnected patch. Don't see that every day. Okay. How big are these amounts here? 8,000. That should be fine. Okay, get everything. Oh, I'm short a stone furnace. Somehow. This place, change the recipe, place the coal in. And I think that does it. And then we just gotta get it powered up. The donut shape. I always felt like those were so ugly. Just a giant hole in the middle of your ore. I like my ore shapes to be convex, thank you. Or concave. I'm a math guy and I still don't remember which one's which, but I like them to be the closed shapes. Is the point I'm trying to make. So yeah, these are going to be a little slower. Like I only get 0.75 on the rubyite, and bobmonium is going to be even worse, but I'll get enough over time. That's awesome. That will allow me to make solder. I should set up the solder maker thingy. I also should set up red boards, because we need red boards just like we need gray boards. Because circuit boards are different than circuits. Ugh. Resistors are copper and paper as well. Electronic parts. Well, that's 5 resistors. I don't need those yet, I don't think, but that's interesting. So 1 solder and 1 resistor. Okay, so I need to put copper and paper on a belt to kind of make all that stuff. And we're going to need paper to be its own production system. Well, let's start by getting enough to make some solder. I know I'm going to need some furnaces, and I actually don't know what else. Oh, that icon's glitched out. Solder mixtures made... Or solder's made in that, but what's solder mixture made in? I guess an assembling machine? Okay, what's the rate here? We're only mining 0.6 Bobonium. I do not teach topology, it's true. Okay, at least for now you can switch back to green. Give myself some extra cellulose. Oh, cellulose might actually be the problem right now. Interesting. Okay, go up and get some rubyite, and we can make at least a few red circuits. There we go. And then I need, yeah, solder mixture. I don't know where to put this. I'll put it over here. Oh, I need some more assembling machines. Good thing is, the assembling machines craft instantly. It is rubite? Wait, are you serious? Oh my gosh. What the heck? I'm having the what is it, the Mandela effect, the Berenstain versus Berenstein Bears thing. Has it been this always, or did this change at some point? Wow. I've always seen an eye in there. That's hilarious. Well, I was today years old. Well, because the rest of them are itites, you know, stearite, rubyite, jivolite, saphirite. So rubite sounds, I guess just, it sounds a lot different. So I think just to match sounds, people say rubyite, stearitite, saphirite, jivolite. They all have 3 syllables, but it's just rubite. That's so interesting. Wow. My brain. It is crotinium, it's not crotonite, but I think that's... Crotinium and bobmonium are the only ones that aren't ites. Those are eums instead of ites. Well, that was a fun lesson to learn. In any case, we need to make an assembler. You're gonna do the solder mixture, and then we need a couple furnaces. I don't actually know the ratio here. Do not know the ratio, but those go in there. Solder mixture goes in. Let's see what this ends up looking like. I need fuel. So that needs 0.5 a second. This makes 0.5 a second. I do not need a second one. Alright, and that makes solder at a decent clip. Perfect. And then resistors are just cable and paper. Okay, cool. Cool. Fake game ores are always amusing. I like it. I think it's fun. It makes, you know, it enhances the alien world feel. Also, we have a lot of gray circuit boards. Nice. I'll throw 200 over here. And then I wonder how much iron I have. I have oodles. I have almost 1,000 iron. Okay, so I can grab some mechanical parts, some iron rods. That should help with handcrafting. I'll throw another chunk of iron at all that. Apparently I picked up some brown algae. And what's going on here? Oh, I'm out of whatchamacallits, cellulose. Okay, that should build back up again now that both of these are green. Yeah, okay. Deuterium, yeah, from Satisfactory. It's a good one. Yeah, I still need more electronics. Everything else, I'm over 100 blocks. 100 of every block. What do you know? This is amazing. All right. So let's just get our first red circuit made, because that will feel good. And then I think we'll call it an episode, a YouTube episode there. I do need some paper. So we're gonna actually cut this off. This is gonna need to look different moving forward. This is just copper and cellulose anyway. I could put those in one chest. They're not diagonal, which worries me, but I like consolidating chests where I can. So that's copper and cellulose. Okay, so then with some paper, I should be able to handcraft some resistors. Yep, here we go. Grab some more solder, or solder, as some people call it, depending on what country you're from. And, oh wait, I need some more paper for the red circuits. And there we go. Ta-da! Red circuits. Feels good, man. Alright. What should the thumbnail be for this video? Shall it be the initial block making? Or... It could be... red circuits? I don't even know. Picture of the technology for red circuits. Sometimes I do that in the thumbnail. A little technology icon. Yeah, red circuits is progress, you're right. So is solder. Let me go grab one more chunk of rubyite, or, well, I'm not even grabbing the rubite, I'm grabbing lead. But the thing that rubite makes, which is lead. And then we'll grab some more tin, and then throw everything over there to make solder. Automation of intermediates is progress, though. Especially given how spaghetti-y it all is at this point in the game. It does take a lot of work. So you can already see we've surpassed our tin amounts with lead, even though I built lead second. We already have more lead than tin. And then you actually, I have 8 extra to give. There we go. Okay, sweet. Well, for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.